Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Star Ocean, the second story R. Last episode, we went through the Field of Courage, a pretty straightforward path where if we went backwards, we actually got damaged by poison. Overall, an interesting concept, but not very hard. And in this episode, it's time to complete our final field, the Field of Love. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So the Field of Love isn't going to be as quick as the Field of Courage. In fact, nothing's going to be as quick as the Field of Courage. And I'm very excited to, after this episode, get back to our regularly scheduled programming of my hour-long episodes. Because I've enjoyed these shorter episodes, but after doing this for over a year, it just feels a little weird to go down to super short episodes just for the fields. But let's go ahead and hop on in. The Field of Love.
Is it inviting us in?
I think so.
And for the first time, we actually have a little bit of stronger enemies. Well, for the first time in the fields since our Field of Might, meaning we are actually going to want to fight some of these as we run through here. These are Niquia HGs. All the enemies in here look a little odd. I don't think you're going to be fighting your usual human soldiers or anything. Yep, here are the controller enemies. We've seen these, but these are joy pads, not regular controllers. I believe this is the area it gives you a warning about to not come here till you're strong enough, which is a little odd because Field of Love makes it seem like it'd be pretty easy. Unfortunately, it's only about 30,000 XP, but worth fighting as we run through here. We're just going to run all the way up till we get to this next message here. A garden bursting with flowers is what the spirit of the spring loves most. And there's our hint, and then we can go ahead and investigate this. There's a button that reads, when there is no hope, when there is no choice but to let flowers wither and die, press this. Don't press it. This is essentially if you mess up and need to reset the puzzle, you can come over here and reset it. But we're not going to be messing it up, so go ahead and run north. Get into some more enemy fights as we run through here.
You ready for this?
Essentially, the puzzle here in the Field of Love, it's not like the Field of Wisdom. It's not going to be like a big maze or anything, but it is maze-like. Essentially, you're trying to fill the area with flowers. That's what that hint on that stone tablet let us know. If you mess up trying to fill it with flowers, you can reset it with that little orb we saw back there. Uh-oh. There we go. But I won't be messing up, so we hope. I messed up the teleportation puzzle, so I hope I don't mess this one up. We got a mithril shield. We'll go ahead and give that to DS. And we'll fight this enemy, and then up ahead will be the actual start of the puzzle. Looks like we are actually fighting some of these armored enemies. I didn't think we'd be fighting any of these in here. I thought it was all those like weird technology enemies, but these wizards need to chill out. Or not the wizards, the shielded guys. I was trying to hit the wizard so that way we could avoid his, oh, I got stunned. That way we could avoid the like, AoE spells.
Ooh, great.
And then right up here, we will get a little event, and you can see we had flowers appear behind us. Look, pretty flowers are blooming. Beautiful. What kind of flowers are they? I wonder if flowers are blooming on the other bridges. Let's go see. If this place was full of flowers, I'm sure it would be gorgeous. We can go ahead and save if we need to, but we're going to be fine. From here, we're going to go ahead and head southwest, making all of these flowers sprout up. Gonna have some more green enemies that we can just easily destroy there. Grab some fruit syrup. And then I want to show what happens. If you run back, you'll actually get rid of the flowers, which is why you can mess up the puzzle. Because you can essentially, well, actually, like you can fully mess up because you can just run backwards the way you came. But sometimes it might be, I think I just got backs. Did I get snuck attack? Yeah, that sucks. I think you can pretty easily just run all the way back and reset everything. Claude and Diaz died because of that backstrike. That's insane. We might just straight up lose this fight here.
I can't stand anymore.
This is crazy. We got to use Resurrection Mists, I guess. The problem is because Rena... Yeah, this might be a losing fight. We might need to restart this. Holy. Even getting backstriked by basic green enemies is still fully deadly. Let's not do heals right now. I need you to die. Come here. Please kill me. Let me fail my dodges real quick. Okay, or pass my dodges. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again. The problem is because we start broken, I think our characters just die immediately. I don't know if there's anything we can do about this.
No way! Behind us!
These are from green enemies, man. That's like the worst part. Is that like we shouldn't lose this. Go ahead and get DS back up. Okay, there we go. Now we're back in it. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Already? Rena. This is ridiculous. This is crazy. How do I fix this? What's the condition cure?
Mirror blade! Mirror blade!
I'm done for.
Okay, we're still in it. One of the biggest problems about losing Diaz is that that's like we just do have one less person to actually help us. There we go. We got fairy lighted. We've recovered from it, but man, what a difficult fight from green enemies, huh? And like the XP is not even worth it. If you could run from fights, I would have ran from this. From here, let's see if my teammates will blow that up. Perfect. Then we're going to go ahead and go west. See if my guys will just blow all these enemies up. And then north. Run around this arena, hoping everybody gets bodyguarded. Perfect. Grab this chest for a resurrection mist. And then we're basically going to make our way back to that center platform. So cross down here. And cross back over to the east. Wait. Yes. We missed an enemy on that bridge. I didn't even notice that. And here we are. Once we've completed the left side, a new path will open up to us. And then step on the healing switch. And we're going to start by heading southeast. No flowers spawn here. That's because we have this weird, like, decoration on the bridge itself. See if we can get our teammates to blow these guys up. Got one of them blown up. That's fine. We're going to go southeast again here. Still no flowers. So that's why we're coming over here first, because it's easy. We don't have to worry about building the flower bridges here. And over here, let's see. Will my bodyguard activate? Perfect. We learned Stone Rain on Noelle there. There's a Silver Charm Plus. And finally, a Serpent's Tooth. Sure, we'll give it to Noelle. And that's it for this corner. So now we're going to go ahead and head on back, since we didn't have to worry about anything here. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and start by heading northeast to grab a chest. And you can see we will have to come back through here because there are two paths we need to make flowers on. And then, ooh, actually, let me check my map. Field of Love. Okay, no, it is for sure over here. This is the chest we want to get. Grab this chest for 40,000 full. And we can actually fish here. If we swap over to Rena, Let me see. I want to improve our fishing before we do this because it's been a while since we've had to fish. Okay, that's not the only fishing skill, or it would be going up by even more. Where's our other fishing? Right here. Max that out. And then, sure, we'll go a little bit more. Get Rena's fishing pretty high. Swap her over to the leader. And then we should be able to fish right here. Now, there are a couple fish we can grab here. The reason we're doing it now is just because this is so deep into a dungeon that we might as well grab it now. There haven't really been many fishing spots inside dungeons. And now that our fishing's high enough, we're actually be catching multiple fish. Those were 2 new fish right there. We'll do this 2 or 3 times just to try to build up our fish compendium. I pointed out that we can get a really good summon from the... fish got away. I wasn't quick enough. We can get a really good summon from the fishing girl reel. On top of that, to get the better fishing rod, in order to help with fishing, you also need to catch fish. So if we were smarter, we probably would have done a little bit more back on... I forget the name of that first planet we were on. Expel. When we were on Expel, we probably should have fished a little bit more since Expel is locked out till post-game. But we are able to get I think you're able to get enough here on Need. I think about half the fish are on Need, half of them are on Expel. We'll grab these, and then we'll be done fishing. Just a couple new ones there. New records. Swap back over to Ashton. And let's keep running through here. Blow that guy up. Blow that one up, and blow that one up. Perfect. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and go back northeast. And then just follow this path northwest. And then we're kind of just following the linear pathway here. Let's see if we can blow up some of these enemies just while we're over here with Bodyguard. It's free XP and it's quicker than fighting. So we'll go over here. We'll create that path. And then here's where we have another split. Let's see if we can blow any of these guys up. Please? No, okay. And then we're going to go ahead and go south here. Crossing this big bridge. And finally, northwest. And then here's where we get into a little bit of trouble. Because I think... No, I think we actually need to go back. I think we go this way first. Oh, because that's where we made the... No, okay, here it is. We go left. Then we go south. I was trying to... Because there's that pathway right there where flowers don't sprout on, which means we can go all the way down here. And then back over here across this platform. Hit the save spot if you need to. Cross over here where there's no flowers. And that way we can circumvent. I was trying to come down here and I was like, no, something's going to happen here. I actually think you could have. I think you could have gone down and then back around. I think it would have been the same effect either way. But there we go. That is all of these flowers done. And yeah, you can actually see this opened a path right here, which is why we wanted to end right here. We're going to go ahead and go northwest first. And then we're going to keep going northwest. We're going to follow this pretty linear pathway here. It actually will loop back around to that other barrier that got opened up. So you could go from the other side if you did happen to end over there. But let's see. Can I get my bodyguard applied? Yep, blew up all those enemies. And then right here, we'll go ahead and go north because I believe this is a dead end with some chests at the end of it. And no flowers to have to worry about. Pick up this chest with a holy rod. Not better for Celine, interesting. And a wander drug. And there we go. That is basically the puzzle completed. And now we're just going to run back through the pretty linear path here to get back to the start of the bridges. So across right here, we get a little scene. Oh, that's because we finished the flowers. And now just run through these guys. If you want to grind here, you can. You can probably get up to about level 82 before you fully fall off, but we don't really need to. Let me save real quick. Shocker, we're about to fight a boss at the end of a dungeon where there's a save point. We did get 3 levels for Rena in this dungeon, so honestly, not too bad. And we'll just enter this door, the door of love.
How wonderful to see you here. I am the spirit of the spring. Please, come this way.
Huh?
Hook, line, and sinker. I killed the real guardian of this place long ago. My name is Lavar, chief servant of the 10 Wise Men. Stop moving right now. If you try anything funny, I won't hesitate to kill your friend.
Ah!
Let's get right to business. That rune code you carry, give it to me.
This?
You're free to refuse, of course. That is, if you don't mind losing your friend in the process.
That's not fair!
Don't worry about me. Just don't give it to her.
Who said you were allowed to talk? Shut up before I kill you. Enough talking. Now hand me the rune code.
Okay, here. But you promised that you'll release the hostage, right?
Sure, I promise. Everyone else, stay back. Don't get any ideas, or you won't live long enough to regret it. I think I'll take your life in the bargain while I'm at it. Don't worry, though. I'll release the hostage like I promised.
Here we go. A person that we were tricked by and actually works for the 10 Wise Men. Now, all you got to do here really is deal with these little basic enemies. They're going to be casting Star Flare, which is going to hurt. But, ooh, there goes Diaz. Classic Diaz. I need to give him more HP. I got to change out some stuff because he is just getting bullied. Go ahead and Fairy Light. But yeah, these guys are the bigger threat because of that spell that they can use. Let's see if she'll bring Diaz back here in a second. We can go ahead and have her start to cast Raise the Dead, hitting Diaz. And then I know I should heal. Sure, we'll Fairy Light. I was going to do the Feather, but... Ooh, she got me! That's fine. Go ahead and Raise Dead again, hitting me. Run, 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 run. Diaz is getting bullied. Diaz is getting bodied. And there we go. Ah, Diaz didn't get the revive. That's okay. Not a clean fight, but we still got it done and got 247 XP in the process.
Ooh, great!
Yes!
We definitely need to figure out Diaz's defense. He's been going down way too much lately, and he's one of the better characters. I just don't have him built with defense in mind.
Absurd. How could I lose?
Are you all right?
Yeah. Sorry to put that on you.
Oh, don't worry about it. You're still alive, and that's what counts.
Yeah. Well, now what?
There's nothing here.
I guess that monster really did kill the spirit of the spring.
Something's
I can't see!
happening. What's happening? What? Where am I? Who was that? What's this pulsing? It's so warm. It feels so comforting. What was that all about just now?
That was me. Me now and me from long ago.
It was so warm, but... Oh my goodness. What could that have meant? I don't get it. I don't know what's happening here.
You alright, Rena?
Yeah. Oh!
And so we get the Orb of Love.
Let's go back to the Centropolis.
Yeah.
And there we go. We have all 4 orbs in hand. And we will, of course, save Centropolis for next episode. But first, let me go ahead and grab some of our abilities we have here. 40, deal a total of 40 million damage. Secret, Manual Pierce. So that one was called. Oh no, Pierce is going to be one of the skills. Well, let me go ahead and start by looking at Diaz here. Combat skills. Surpass damage limit. Increase the maximum damage based on skill level. Yeah, so this is something you want to grab for all your characters. This is like necessary for end game. That's not what I was going to do with Diaz. What I was going to do is randomly boost defense and just try to get that pretty high. Probably going to do that for Ashton as well. Actually, I have it pretty high already. And then let me see what I can give this guy. His defense, I mean, it's still better than, like, it's on par with Ashton, but I think one of the biggest problems, first off, he's still wearing steel armor, which isn't great. So this is a fun one, Bloody Armor. We won't use it, but it is incredibly broken, and you can use it late game. We have 5 of them. Essentially, your HP continues to deplete, but you gain invincibility until it runs out. So essentially, you'll never lose HP, or you'll never die. You can never take any damage, but you will slowly lose HP. The problem is, when you don't have that much HP, like when you're not at max, you can just drain yourself of HP pretty quickly. So I think we're going to avoid that for now. It's got to be something I can do here. I mean, Ring of Might doubling attack, Meteor Ring +1 hits. You know, I might actually just drop this. Let's sort by acquired. And I might just see what I can do to give him more. MP costs are reduced by 50%. Okay. Let me do that real quick. For Rena. But Meteor Ring's good. The +1 hit is really solid. But, like, it doesn't matter if he just dies all the time. What could I give him here? I mean, I could just full... The Shadow Cross is just so good, and that's what Claude has. But, like... Oh, Regeneration Ring's also really solid. What you could do to actually break Diaz, probably... Regeneration Ring. I'm going to try this. Regeneration Ring plus the... Let me go find it. The Bloody Armor. I just want to get in a single fight with Diaz before we wind this episode down. And I want to see how much damage, like, if he can survive this. Let me actually, I'm not even going to play as him. Let's do it how we would. Nobody kill this enemy.
Oh, it's these guys.
Let's see. So watch his HP as it drains fast. But ideally, Rena keeps his HP up. I mean, if she keeps that HP up, what we could do, we get broken. We can get really broken. So, yeah, fairy healing, fairy healing, fairy healing. I think what I can do, and we're going to try this. It might be stupid. It might not work. Let me go to equipment. Bloody armor. Bloody armor. Ashton's low on HP already. And then Diaz wouldn't need this anymore. We would go to my meteor rings. What does heavy ring do? Nothing. Meteor ring. And then Rena would just use, and you could play as Rena if you wanted to make this even better. Fairy light and angel feather. Oh, I mean, you could break her if you play as Rena here. I might have to just to see how broken this is, because we have both these. Okay, if I play as Rena and we get into a fight, don't listen to me. I should have come straight on. That's fine. We go Angel Feather. The problem is I don't think my cast time is quick enough. I think if she's constantly casting Fairy Aura, I think this works because you don't take any damage from any enemies at all. Let me try that one more time. I wish there was like a difficult enemy we could test it on. You know what? I know just the enemy we can test it on. And I know I said we were going to wind down this episode here. There's a red tornado somewhere around here. We'll just go to North City here. The red tornado is going to be the perfect test. Let me hop on him. Let me go find the stupid red tornado. All right. This could be busted, or it could be broken in a bad way. Let's save. We are not supposed to be able to fight these basically till post-game. This is a raid, extremely powerful foes that appear only on world map. Unlike other enemies, they cannot be so easily defeated. Victory will offer special rewards. It is not possible to flee from these battles. Let's do it. Oh, I should have given Rena. Uh-oh. Oh, well. We're not doing any damage to him. No, Rena, you can't be using Cure All. I gotta take over. Stop, Rena. You can't be using Cure All. It has to be Fairy Light. No, this was the problem. This was the problem. This was where I should have given her the bloody armor. So this enemy can only be dealt if you, it can only be dealt damage if it's broken. That was close. No. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, let me... Wait, hold on. Okay, we got to redo this fight. I have to give her the bloody armor. If Rena can't equip the bloody armor, I don't think we can win. We have to have a healer who can equip this. Let's go back to title screen. Okay. Rena, can you equip it? No! Oh, that's so bad. But Noelle can. Does Noelle have Fairy Aura? Fairy Light? He does. Okay. Rena, I probably won't stick to this strategy even if it does work, because this seems so stupidly broken that it doesn't seem super fun. At least not right now. So let me see what I can do here. We want to get his casting time down as much as possible. And we want to give him as much MP as possible. So nothing here matters, unless it gives int, which he doesn't have. So let's start with pretty much giving him everything Rena currently has. So light cross, and then now it's the thing that decreases the casting cost. Fairy ring. Okay. Improve combat. Nope. Improve specialty. We grab Fairy Light. Improved healing. Then in combat skill, we want to grab cuts casting time for spells up to max. And that's all we care about, I think. We'll do concentration just in case we can still be interrupted even if we don't take damage. And there we go. With all that done, let's use my right bumper. The problem is I can't get the, like, cool fairy thing going. Well, that's a lie. What I can do here, this part might be kind of dumb. We change the assault skill to Angel Feather to increase all attributes. Tactics, assault formation. I need everyone to be break focused, basically. So I'm sorry, Letitia, for now. I need you to be Rena. Okay. With that done, oh, I forgot. Oh, that sucks. I just need to go somewhere to heal. So let me teleport here, and then we'll go back to that red tornado here in a second. Okay, we're healed up. Let me make sure I'm playing as Noelle here. Let's just see if this works. This is so crazy. This is like an actual strategy you want to use for end game. Like when you're in post-game super bosses. Because of how difficult the post-game super bosses are. I didn't expect to be doing this already, though, I'll tell you that. Very light. Well, there's good news here. We got a break. And that is that we haven't been canceled at all. And then when Rena does that, it boosts all of our characters' stats. The thing is, you have to... This is a boss strategy. This is not a regular enemy strategy. Because you would just go through all your MPs so fast. And honestly, it's very passive. Because you're not actually playing as any of the guys doing any of the fighting. But when I tell you guys that some of the the super bosses at the end of the game are extremely hard... Believe me, they're extremely hard. Like, if you guys haven't played the Star Ocean game yet, I haven't even talked about what the level cap is. But that's that fight. And you get one... That's 1 million, right? 1.3 million XP. Oh. I forgot to mention, you can just have train on. Yup.
This is kind of embarrassing.
Yup. Uh-huh. Sure. Sure, everybody. Uh-huh. Do these guys respawn? If they don't respawn, I'm going to just reload the save. I don't want to be this overpowered. These are meant to be used after you beat the main game to, like, get to a point where you can start going through the post-game stuff. So I will, yeah, it doesn't respawn. That sucks. I will go ahead and just reload my save. However, it did show me something. He's really good. Like, Leon is really solid to the point where I actually might want to use him. But yeah, that is the broken strategy of bloody armors. Of course, I can't use all the bloody armors that I want to, or else I will just get bodied by pretty much everything. So let's go ahead and swap all this back. Steel armor. And unfortunately, that does mean I probably want to increase his HP and defense. So let me get back to what our original purpose was here, and that is to see if I can find anything that will... Ooh, nope, then never mind. Anything that will increase my defense of Diaz here. I think we just do blue talisman on Diaz, plus 30% defense. It's not bad. It's going to cut his attack a little bit. But like he's still ahead of Claude because I'm giving him the Ring of Might, and now he has almost the same amount of defense as Claude. The only person that has more is Ashton, but Man, I could break Ashton. If I swapped my Chain of Might over for double attack, I could break Ashton. But I think I'm okay with this. I am feeling much better about this setup here. We will, of course, use that strategy I showed off when we get to the post-game. 300 battles and 5 battle skills. But I don't want to get that broken just yet because I think that's a little unfair towards the enemies. But with that, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wind things down here. In the next episode, we will head to the final episode. I will see you guys then.